starting the TrailCam Go app. That's very fast, and it shows you the camera that is in range. In this case, the camera is named the backyard. You see there is a Wi-Fi and Bluetooth signal available, so you just click on this area here. There, and then in the upper left corner you go to camera, and there's the button to connect to the camera. Okay, so push the connect button, and there you see our camera, the PH960W. The Bluetooth is waking the camera up, and then the Wi-Fi hotspot is starting. So there's the camera sending a picture already, what it sees right now while you connect, the temperature, how hot it is out there. You would see the animal moving around, or if there's none, like the scene, whatever. You see that you have no pictures on the SD card, 0 megabyte here in the upper right corner. You can now take a picture of what you see. With the picture button, you have a photo. You can also do a recording, a video recording. And if you push again, that stops the video recording. You saw we had a 5-second video recorded. You can look at the camera status. You can see here we have a full battery. We have nothing on the memory card. We have a good temperature in here. We have the time of the last update, the device model, and all those things we need. A button for customer service if there is an issue with the camera. And then here to the right we have the settings. We can click the information button to get camera information. We just saw this before. Go back. We can look at date and time. We see the time format here. I have a 24-hour setting, and we have month, day, year in here as a format of the date. You can change it if you want. If you click to sync the time, the camera time and the phone time will be synchronized. So that's also something you don't have to do on a regular basis. We have a memory card button here, where we can format the memory card if you wanted to. Let me do this. Format the memory card. There it is, already formatted. And now there is no more image or picture on the camera. Working mode. In the moment I have time-lapse photography that takes a picture every minute. You can go in here and do a motion detection, or a time capture, or time-lapse, right? A timed capture, what does that do? It captures every minute if you want here and here, right? If you go to time-lapse photography, it takes a video every minute. Okay. What else? We have the motion detection here and here. Motion detection. Then it detects motion in the image. Every 30 seconds it checks if something moves. And if it does, it takes, here, we see a photo. We can pick between photo, video, or photo and video, both. So it takes a photo and makes a video. If you want that, most people want to have that. Then here we have the resolution. We leave that as is. A photo burst, 1 photo. You can do 3 pictures if you like to. So it takes 3 pictures and 1 video. The resolution is 1080p. You can also go lower on 720p if that's easier for you to look at. And you get more videos onto your card. We can go and say the video is supposed to be 30 seconds long, or you do 5-second long videos. It doesn't matter. Video length. And you can record audio with it if you want. You can turn this here on or off if you want to hear what happens. Then you can restrict the work time, that you say, okay, I only want this thing to work at night. So let's turn this on. When it starts to record or when it ends to record, the motion recording, right? So if you say you want only from 6 p.m. to 4 a.m., then that's what it's going to do. It only captures at night. If usually nothing happens during the day, the deer is asleep, you don't want to do that, then you only run this thing at night. Motion detection. That's a whole nother story. So you can do the sensitivity, how sensitive the sensor is. You can check how often it's going to check. We have 30 seconds here, but you can change to other times. So that's how often it checks if there's motion. And then you can use the detection filter. In the detection filter, you can set an area. You can select an area where you want to detect. Let's go in here. So we have, in the moment, we detect motion in the whole image. But if you add a new area, then you can here change the detection area. So let's say we only want to detect if something moves here on this path, but not so much between the trees in the background. You would save this area. And now the detection only happens if anything moves inside this square. And you can change the square as much as you want. And if you don't like having just a particular area, then you can go clear area and go back, and then it detects the whole area. That's our motion detection with a detection filter. Okay, we can do a security where we set a password to access the camera, right? If you want to do that. Enable, you can set a real full-on password if you wanted to. So I don't want to do this. I go without a password before I forget it. And then you can factory reset the camera when you click on that. On the last button. Let's go and take another picture again. So I take a picture. This picture is now in my gallery. So in the gallery, we see that there's no picture on the camera itself, but local is here on the phone, right? So there's the picture I just took here on my phone. Okay. Now, it would be great if the camera would have taken a picture. Then we would see, oh, I got out by accident. Camera is still attached. Gallery. So if you have a picture on the camera, then we see there.